silence of mediocrity to disperse expansive, game-changing marketing wisdom. This is the Jeff Payne Show.
Reaching for a higher place than we can reach alone. Get up, get in, it's time to win. This is a Jeff Payne Show.
A pair of $89 jeans sold out in minutes this month. Not because the denim was rare. Gap's been making relaxed fit jeans for 30 years. They sold out because one woman didn't just put them on. She made people want to stand inside her world for a minute. That's not a fashion story. That's a mechanism. And it's the exact same mechanism behind a professional headshot that generates 7 figures in new revenue, or a PDF that turns into a category-defining platform. Today, we're taking that mechanism apart and figuring out what it means for the business you're actually running. Hi, I'm Jeff Payne. You're listening to The Jeff Payne Show, episode number 36, The Compounding Q.
And now, our feature presentation.
Here's what actually happened. A pair of Gap jeans, co-designed with Hailey Bieber, dropped online. Nothing structurally new. 2 silhouettes, 3 washes, yet they sold out almost instantly. If you only look at the product, that makes no sense. Products don't sell out just because they're competent. They sell out because somebody built a world people wanted to step into first, and the product was just the door. That's worth sitting with, because most business owners think their job is to make the product or the service slightly better, sharper photography, a cleaner process, or a more thorough guide. All of that is necessary, but none of it is sufficient. Competence gets you into the room. It doesn't make anyone want to walk through the door. So what does get someone through the door? Desire. Not desire in the vague marketing sense. Desire is a very specific mechanic. Desire is a mental image somebody wants to hear and wants other people to see them inside of. That's the engine behind a sold-out drop, a status handbag, or a country club wait list. And here's the part that matters for you. That mechanism only works if every single touch point points at the exact same image. One glossy campaign surrounded by 5 inconsistent ones doesn't build a world. It builds confusion. We've talked before about decision blur. The moment a buyer stops being able to tell providers apart on skill alone. This is the layer that sits right on top of it. Once competence stops being the differentiator, the new question becomes, do I want to be inside this person's world? Call it the compounding Q. It's where every asset and every touch point reinforces the exact same mental image. So wherever a prospect finds you, they land in the same story. We saw this play out directly with Burbank Dental Lab. For years, their authority lived in static PDF success guides. They were genuinely useful, and they'd already driven $2.4 million in revenue on their own. Good asset, but a PDF is still just a PDF. It doesn't build a world. It answers a question and closes the tab. So our team is reimagining and rebuilding it into an interactive 3D digital implant education platform, complete with an embedded AI guide right inside. The same core information, completely different experience. It's aspirational. It looks like something built by a company at the absolute top of its category, and yet it's still fully functional. It's easy to search, and it answers the referring dentist's question in under a minute. That's the formula underneath all of this. Cool and useful at the same time. Miss either half, and the compounding stops. Here's where it gets interesting for how you actually build this instead of just admiring it. Look at where Daniel Goodwin of Provident 1031 shows up right now. A masterclass series like his 1031 Exchange Masterclass with a documented 5-to-1 ROI. An Amazon best-selling book. A standing Kiplinger byline. And starting this quarter, short-form video across Instagram, YouTube, and LinkedIn. 4 completely different formats, One message, every time. Durable proof, distinctive positioning, and an operator worth talking to before you move money. That's the move. No more content, not a new platform. Every quarter, it's the same mental image translated into whatever format your audience is already standing in. A prospect who finds the book, watches a reel, and reads the Kiplinger column should feel like they met the same person 3 times, not 3 different people. So here's the audit worth running. Pull up everything a prospect might touch before they even call you. Your site, your last 5 posts, the pitch deck you sent last month, and even the way your team answers the phone. Lay them side by side and ask one question. Are these all pointing at the same person, or does it feel like 5 different companies took turns showing up? Competence gets you considered. The world you build around it is what gets you chosen. Make sure every cue is telling the same story. Thanks for listening. See you next time.
Thank you for listening to The Jeff Payne Show.
Find the complete archives of all episodes at jeffpayne.net or subscribe for free at Apple Podcasts and never miss an episode.
This program is copyrighted by Jeff Payne Incorporated. All rights reserved.
Each week we bring you a message of inspiration and hope, remembering that true hope is available to all through Jesus Christ.